Welcome back, everyone. In this session, we are going to learn about sand casting. Previous section, we have learned the previous first three sections. We have learned about the aircraft production technology basics and manufacturing technology, material selection, and property selection. And we have discussed about the moldings, different types of moldings, injection molding, and different types of injection moldings. Again, we have come into the uh, casting, what is casting, and we have learned the patterns and different types of patterns like solid piece pattern, split piece pattern, skeleton pattern, and uh, die patterns. So different types of patterns we have learned, the cope and drag pattern, different types of patterns which is using in the casting. We have learned that. Now we will see what is actually casting process, what is happening in the casting process. For example, I will take in the sand casting and die casting, two castings also there. In this one, we will select the sand casting. I will explain today the sand casting. In the sand casting, these are the basic steps. We can see basic steps are for stand casting is pattern making and core making, molding and melting and powering. Fifth one is cleaning. First one is pattern making. We have to make a pattern. After that, we have to make a core for that our pattern, and then we have to mold it. Molding is important. We have to make our molds, that means our desired shapes, and melting and pouring metal, which metal we are want, plastic or metal or wood or anything, any other material, alloy or any other material, that we have to melt and pour into the moldings. After that, finally we have to clean. We'll see the step by step process of casting. First of all, we have to placing a pattern in sand to make an imprint. Okay, that means having the shape of the desired casting, we have the shape desired casting, which shape we needed, that we have to be already there, that we have to place in the sand. Okay, after that, incorporating a gating system. After gating system completed, then we have to go for removing the pattern and filling the mold cavity with molten metal. That means we have to remove the pattern and fill that with the mold cavity with molten metal. That means your materials, you have to pour with your material. Your product will be plastic, made up of plastic, made up of metal, or made up of alloy, whichever. That metal, you have to be molten metal, that have to be poured into the mold cavity. After that, allowing the metal to cool until it solidifies. That means after pouring the metal, you have to cool it until it will be solidifies. After solidification, breaking away the sand mold, whatever the sand we have placed in the edges or in the placing of the pattern or mold, we have to remove that mold and remove the casting, and we can get the, when you remove in the casting, we get the final product. See, in this figure you can observe that there will be a board pattern. This is board pattern. On the board pattern, we have two boxes, that is one cope box, one drag box. Two boxes will be there. Upper box we are called as cope box, and bottom one is called drag box. Okay, upper one is called cope box, bottom one is called drag box. In cope box, we have parting joint between the cope box and drag box. We have a parting joints. This parting joint will be joins both the cope box and the drag box. So in the cope box, we are having spurs, that is that is the main one. In this one only we are pouring basin. In this only our molten metal will be pouring. After that, riser will not excessive, any excessive molten metal or anything will be there, that will be riser will be takes up to that. Okay, extra molten metal we are pouring, you don't know exactly how much it need. That's why extra will be rises in the riser. Extra amount of molten metal will be when passes through the riser, it will be comes out through the riser, and it is our product, that is our pattern. This cone shape product, it is our pattern. Cone shape one, it is our pattern. This is the gate. Through gate we are pouring basin, that will be passes through the pattern. After filling the pattern, it will be completely filled, and then it will be starts cooling. That means you have to give solidification timing. After it will be cooling, we can remove cope box and drag box, and we can get a joint. Otherwise, if you fill the pouring basin, in the pouring basin, if you fill more than excessive amount of molten metal, it will be passes through the riser, no issues. Okay, that is happening in there will be lung and pin, it will be joined, it will be cope box and drag box, it will be joined. Okay, lung and pin will be joined, the cope and drag box together. So you can see here exactly what is happening in the sand casting. It is we already discussed it in the previous figure. Cope box will be there, drag box will be there. It will be joined together with the help of lug and pin. After that, what will happen? Here it is molten material, liquid state. He is pouring. Not only liquid state, semi-liquid state, or any other molting. Molting. You have to mold that material, and mortar heat that material. You have to pour in that one runner or riser. In the runner, or here you can see pouring basin, spouse will be there. In the pouring basin, he is pouring the liquid, it will be passes through the gate, and then this is the product. In the previously we have taken cone shape pattern. Here he has different pattern. Okay, in the drag backs, it will be passes through the gate and fill the pattern. Okay, after filling the pattern, if any excess amount of there, it will be rises through the riser. Okay, after sometimes, after solidification, after cooling, you have to remove this sand, green sand. Mostly we will use green sand in the sand casting. So this yellow color, all the yellow color is sand. After that, you have to break this green sand, sand. We have to remove the sand, and then you have to remove the pattern. When you remove the pattern, it will be after cooling, it will be hard. So we can get the final product that is happening in the uh, sand casting. These all are, we can do the different types of solid patterns we can do. There in the first figure we have done the cone shape one. Next one, we have done different core part. This is our final product, we'll get this final product, core one. And these are the mechanical parts. With the help of sand casting, we can do different types of parts, mechanical parts, cope pattern plate. See, cope pattern, drag pattern, two different patterns will be there. Cope pattern, half of the core will be half of the pattern will be there. Drag pattern, half of the pattern will be there. Both joined together, we can get full part. Okay, core boxes and drag boxes. In the cope boxes, it will be there. Drag boxes, half of the pattern will be there. Both joined together, we can get full product. In that one, we have pouring the molten metal, which we know, which we want, that is plastic molten metal, plastic item or metal item or composite or any other item. So this is the happening. You can see the drag patterns, how it is in the drag box. When you are removing the pattern, drag box how it will be, cope box how it will be. In these figures you can observe. So firstly, we have poured this cope after ramming with the sand and removing patterns, pours and rises. Okay, after removing with sand and removing the pattern. This is drag ready for the sand. So we have pouring the sand on the drag. Now drag after removing the pattern. Okay, so after this K diagram, you can observe both cope box and drag box together we have joined. After joining, we are pouring the molten metal, anything, everything in that one. After that, we are getting our final product. This is casting ready for shipment. This is our final product. This is happening in the sand casting. Thank you for watching. This is the process we have learned today. And till this session, we have learned manufacturing process, casting process, and molding process. Thank you, everyone.